Welcome back to my writer's room, everyone. I am Matt Wallace, YouTube's resident angry writer, and welcome to day 15 of Hamshackle's Hangry Holiday Advent vlog. So today's episode is not dedicated to a member of Team Hamshackle necessarily. It is dedicated to Carrie Ann Dirisio. Carrie Ann is the writer, the very talented writer behind the Brooding YA Hero Twitter account, which is hilarious and insightful, and you see it retweeted all the time if you're an author, especially a genre author. She's also the author of a new book coming out called Brooding YA Hero, becoming a main character almost as awesome as me, which I'm sure is very good, and you should all go pre-order it right now. But Carrie Ann tipped me off to what I want to talk about today, so I wanted to dedicate the episode to her. Give her a little friendly shillage for her book and her Twitter account. Go follow Brooding YA Hero. Go follow Carrie Ann. Go buy the book. So here's the thing. During the holiday season in particular, I think we all want to help people, particularly people who need help. You know, we want to be charitable in the spirit, reach out and help people. I mean, most of us do, like unless you're a member of the GOP. But people who aren't sociopaths want to help other people. But that ends up being very hard to do for, I think, two main reasons, okay? The first is giving to charity is not easy because charities are run by humans and humans could fuck up a cup of coffee. So you don't know who to trust, you know, like Red Cross is stealing all of your money with both hands and like not giving it to devastated Haitians or devastated Puerto Ricans. The Salvation Army's out there ringing their bell, and they hate all gay people, and, in a country where even our president steals from veterans, like, you don't know if the guy soliciting money for veterans in front of the store is an actual vet, or if he's just pocketing all your cash. Very hard to trust giving these days, and hard to vet, you know, there's so many organizations out there, you don't know who's legit. So that's one reason it's difficult. The other reason is no one has any money. That's another problem. Like, even if you want to help during the holidays, so many of us, especially if you're a freelance writer or freelance creator, which I know a very large portion of my audience is. These are difficult times for us. A lot of times during the holidays, we need help. So that's another impediment to giving back. And the reason I'm talking about this is because I want to offer you something in that vein. I want to offer you a way that with minimal effort, you can really make a difference for some kids who really need it this holiday season. So what I did yesterday is I started putting my YouTube giveaway prize packages together. And while I was doing that, I also put together two other boxes for donation. And one of those boxes is going to the Rosebud Homeless Shelter and Soup Kitchen. And the other is going to the Bear Cave Youth Program and Suicide Prevention Organization. Both of those are located in or around the Pine Ridge Lakota Reservation in South Dakota. They're very cool people trying to help a bunch of kids who experience just crushing poverty. It's the type of poverty that's just like disgraceful that it goes on in America. And indigenous people in particular, we just, as a society, we just tend to forget about. We pretend they don't exist anymore because they make us feel guilty about where this whole America thing started. So they tend to have it among the worst of any group in America. These kids are so poor that when they ask Santa for things, and this is true, like the most common things they ask for are like blankets, hats, and food. That's what they're asking Santa Claus for at the holidays. The youth suicide rate on that reservation, I believe, is 4 times higher than like the national average. It's a huge problem. A lot of kids experiencing tremendous poverty that the Rosebud Homeless Shelter and the Bear Cave Youth Program are trying to help out. So the Rosebud Homeless Shelter is doing a toy drive for gifts. Bear Cave is doing also a gift drive, but they're also looking for all the essential things, toiletries and clothes and all those kinds of things. So what I did yesterday, I prepared 2 boxes, one full of toys and books for the toy drive and another with toys, and I went to the 99-cent store and I got a bunch of essentials, toiletries and everything else I could find that was on their list, and I filled the box with that, and today I'm going to go mail them off. And that is me doing a small part to actually affect a little bit of change and help some people out there. And I know it's going directly to people who need it. There aren't any like middle people who are kiting my checks. And that's the thing I can trust, that I'm telling you can trust if you want to go and help these folks out. And again, I talked about the minimal effort. The second part of that is, I know we don't have a lot of money, especially if you're a freelance writer. If you're an author, though, the one thing you do have is books. And books are a thing they're looking for, especially for younger kids, like 8 to 12, with the toy drive that Rosebud Homeless Shelter is doing. If you're an author, even if you don't have a lot of money this season, you have copies of your books, you have ARCs that we all get from our friends or publishers or other means. Here's what you can do, like the least amount of effort you can possibly put in. And I'm not disparaging anybody for exercising the least amount of. Some of us can only put in the least amount of effort to do this, but this is what I can suggest you do. Hit up the post office, your local post office. Hopefully you've got one just a few minutes away. Get one of those medium flat rate priority boxes. It's like $13 and change to mail them. Bring it home. Stuff it with all the books you have, particularly if you have books that are like YA or aimed at younger kids. Seal it up, take it back to the post office, mail it. You're done. And you've done a tremendously kind thing at very little expense to you to help out a bunch of kids. And that's my recommendation for the authors out there and the freelance creators who don't have a lot of money to spare but who still want to help. Like, I feel like that's something most of us should be able to pull off regardless of our circumstance. And if you can't do that, hey, you got your own problems, man. You know, you gotta deal with you and your family first, and there's no shame in that. But if you're able to do that, that is my suggestion. If you can do what I did, and like, look, man, I'm not rolling in the cash either. I took books and ARCs that I had laying around. I took stuff from the unboxings I've been doing on the channel. I hit up the 99-cent store, and I got a lot of stuff for very cheap. I filled up the boxes, and I'm gonna go mail them today. So, you know, it's not like I'm doing the high dollar thing either, but I'm doing what I can because it's worth doing. So that's my thing for today on the vlog. I'm gonna put all the information for both the Rosebud Homeless Shelter and Soup Kitchen toy drive and the Bear Cave Youth Program in the description of this video, the addresses and what they're looking for and where to send. And I hope you'll do that. It's not too late, man. It's like, I know it's, you know, Christmas is coming up Monday, so you might feel, oh, well, I missed my chance or whatever. It's not. The Rosebud Shelter's taking toy donations all the way until the 1st of the year. I'm sure Bear Cave was happy to get stuff any time of year. It's not too late to do it, man. Like I said, it's the Thursday before Christmas on a Monday. I'm going to the post office to mail the stuff today. I get in late too, but it's no reason not to do it. So yeah, that's what I would like to encourage everybody to do today. If you're able to help, that's amazing. If you're not able to help, it's nothing to feel ashamed or bad about. Like, we're all doing what we can under the circumstances that we have right now. So there you go. Then I want to thank again Carrie Ann Dirisio for tipping me to all this. This episode is dedicated to you, Carrie Ann, and it's dedicated to all the kids this season at the Rosebud Homeless Shelter and that the Bear Cave Youth Program is helping. That's it. That's what I've got for you today. So, yeah, I'll be back tomorrow with more Advent vlog and hopefully a little lighter subject matter, but I felt like this was the perfect time to do this vlog, and I hope no one disagrees with that. I got some more unboxing videos I'm going to be posting later. I'm going to be back with the gift guide with my wife, Nikki. We'll have some fun then. And, yeah, I hope the holidays are going as well for you as they possibly can. Please like, share, subscribe. Hit the comments. Let me know what you'd like me to talk about in the Advent vlog. We've still got a couple of weeks to go. I'll dedicate an episode to you and talk about whatever you want to talk about. Answer questions, a specific topic, writing, wrestling, whatever you want to hear about. Let me know it. In the meantime, I am Matt Wallace. Happy holidays, and I will see you tomorrow.